All right, Shalom. I want to start first and foremost by giving all the praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rechak, Wadash. Double honors to the elder apostles and bishops of the great millstone that rule well. And peace, blessings, and salutations unto the hopeful elect tabernacle of David, scattered abroad throughout the four corners of the earth. Now, y'all take a listen to this Amalekite rabbi. And you let me know, what he's actually saying here, because when you actually hear what he's really trying to say, it made me think about you Christians, you apologists, you different denominations of Christianity, and how hard y'all fight tooth and nail to protect the narrative that these are the Lord's chosen people. You never go against, the grain. You never try to make sense of these people by way of prophecy. Vocab in them, they teach replacement theology, except when it comes to these people. But you're going to hear this man speaking from a Zionist perspective of Christianity, that pretty much that Christianity is basically an inheritance for the small hats because they fulfill Esau as the servant of Jacob. So this is the reason why they have Christians fight in wars for them. All right, that they're pretty much like a portion, for them to serve them. Okay, this is how they. So basically, you Christians, you're goyim. This is basically what he's going to tell y'all. All right, that you're just you are an envious brother. All right, where Yahweh, where what they say, Yukov, and you're Esau. Okay, that's basically what you're gonna hear from them. So I'm gonna play the video, and then we're gonna return and get some scripts.
Origins of Christianity and how it wasn't an accident, but it was a gift, possibly a mistaken gift, that Yaakov Avinu gave Esav. You will live by the sword. You will serve your brother. This is what Yitzchak tells Esav. Yitzchak tells Esav, you'll live by the sword. You'll serve your brother. Literally, that means that, the Jews will have the shul, will have the house. And if you need someone to clean it, you call one of Esav's descendants to clean it. What is the meaning that Yaakov...
Now, he's talking about you. He's talking about the Christians, man. All right, y'all going with, we got the house, we got the inheritance, and if we need y'all, we'll call y'all over to clean our house up. Basically, y'all are slaves. That's basically what this rabbi is saying here. All right, that you're supposed to basically worship us. You Christians, they saying that you're supposed to worship them. Vocab, what do you say about this? Would you say anything about it? I doubt it. But let's keep going. And he believes that this is their birthright because they believe that they're the people, of course. So this is in their birthright. This is basically the promise of the blessing that Isaac gave to Jacob and Esau. And we're gonna go into it because they're really trying to live out that birthright that they truly didn't get. That's what this is all about. So let's listen up.
Esav hated Yaakov because of the bracha. Again, we translate it literally. You will serve your brother. The word ta'avoid, serve, has another meaning as well. You will worship Hashem. What does avoida mean? Avoida means service, but avoida means worship also. And this is the prophecy of Yitzchak Avinu, that the Christian world will worship Klal Yisrael as their gods. V'rav yavoid soyer. And the older brother, not will serve the younger brother. The older brother.
He said, what? The older brother will not serve the... What is he talking about? You see, and that's the thing. Because when you read the Talmud, it kind of does its own thing, added its own meaning to what it says in the Torah. Their own interpretation, and usually it's off. Show you that these devils. Let's get Isaiah real quick. They can't get nothing right because they're not right. The soul that is lifted up in them is not upright in them. Isaiah 26:10, it says, let favor be showed to the wicked, yet he will not learn righteousness. In a land of uprightness, he will deal unjustly and will not behold the majesty of the Lord. Because it's just not in them. All right. And let's also get this, because they love to lie a lot. Psalms 58 and 3, it says, the wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. Their poison is like the poison of a serpent. They are like the deaf adder that stoppeth her ear, which will not hearken to the voice of charmers, charming never so wisely. So, they speak with venom, all right, with their constant lying and spinning of narratives and, control of information and doctrine, to have the world completely under, their web. And that's why it's, when we go into these scriptures, it's a threat to them. That's why they want to, shut us down. That's why anything that we do or say towards them, even if it's factual and true, they'll throw the anti-SIM card real quick, because we can easily point at their lies through these scriptures. And that's what they don't want. All right. But like the scriptures say, the truth stands the test of time, and, lies will soon be exposed. Okay. And Esau, he's being found out because he himself is condemning himself every time they speak. Was it Job? Job 15 and 6, it says, thine own mouth condemneth thee, not I. Yeah, thy own lips testify against thee. So they be telling on themselves, man. So let's go back.
Brother will worship the younger brother as a religion. That Shem predicted from the beginning of time that Esau will worship a Jew as their religion. That's the nevuah of Yitzchak.
So he's basically saying, in a nutshell, that Isaac blessed Jacob by saying that your brother Esau is going to represent the Christian church, and the Christian church is going to serve you and worship you. Vocab, you gotta say something on this, man. You got to say something. Let's go to Genesis 27. Now, we know that these are not even the people, but, of course, they managed to bamboozle the world and take an identity and inheritance that don't belong to them. And now they're trying to take the blessing, This is their interpretation of the birthright. So this is Genesis 27 and verse 30. And it says, and it came to pass as soon as Isaac had made an end of blessing Jacob, and Jacob was yet scarce gone out from the presence of Isaac his father, that Esau his brother came in from his hunting. And he also had made savory meat and brought it unto his father, and said unto his father, let my father arise, and eat of his son's venison, that thy soul may bless me. And Isaac his father said unto him, who art thou? And he said, I am thy son, thy firstborn Esau. And Isaac trembled very exceedingly and said, who? Where is he that have taken venison and brought it to me? And I have eaten of all before thou camest, and have blessed him. Yeah, and he shall be blessed. Is when Jacob, Yaquab, he came in because he listened to his mother, and he put on that garment with the hair on it, so that he can have the feel of Esau. And he cooked it right. He cooked that venison right, like his father would like it, with flavor. Jake like their stuff flavorful. And he went in there and he got that blessing. It says, and when Esau heard the words of his father, he cried with a great and exceeding bitter cry and said unto his father, bless me, even me also, O my father. And he said, thy brother came with subtlety and have taken away thy blessing. And he said, is not he rightly named Jacob, Yaquab? For he have supplanted me these 2 times. He took away my birthright, and behold, he have taken away my blessing. And this is where the envy kicks in. And you forgot you actually sold it. You claim you was too hungry and that the birthright didn't mean anything to you because you felt like you was dying. You couldn't wait. So you sold your birthright to him. So this is Esau being the devil, of course. And this is when that hatred started to trigger. It says, and he said, hast thou not reserved a blessing for me? And Isaac answered and said unto Esau, behold, I have made him thy Lord. He's gonna be your ruler. And all his brethren have I given to him for servants, and with corn and wine have I sustained him. And what shall I do now unto thee, my son? All right. And Esau said unto his father, because Jacob, he's the heir. It went to him, even though Esau came out first. And Paul broke it down beautifully. Before they was even born, before they have done good or evil, it was about the election. And the Lord actually chose Israel and rejected Esau. So this was all really the Lord's doing. But you'll have people in their feelings when they read that and think that, Jacob did something wrong or evil. No, it was just the purpose of the Lord playing out. Romans 9:11. For the children being not yet born, neither having done good or evil, that the purpose of the Most High, according to election, might stand, not of works, but of him that calleth. It was said unto her, the elder shall serve the younger. As is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated. The Most High always had that feeling, all right, from the beginning. So he already knew from the get-go it wasn't going to go to Esau, because that's a vessel of wrath that's fit to destruction. He's a dishonorable seed. You look at them now and what they're doing with the world now, the Wadiyah Bashmi Shai never went to them. Because this is their version of the blessing right now. This whole New World Order where they want you to, live without, without your, human rights. They want you to be under total control, total submission under their tyranny. All right. They want to control everything that you do. They want to know your whereabouts every second. They want to be able to trace, track, and monitor it. They want to know what you buy, what you sell. Complete control. They want you to eat fake food. They don't want you to heal yourself naturally. This is their version of that, man. Well, they just continue to capitalize and get all the wealth of the earth to their own possession, to the point where they done destroyed the planet. And then have to build underground bunkers and stuff to get away in case it get real for them. That's not that's not the kingdom of heaven. That's not what Isaac had in mind through the spirit of the Most High. All right, when he blessed them, okay. But that favor was shown to them, and this is what they doing. They not doing anything righteous. So the Lord knew who to give the blessing to. All right, so let me go from there. And I want to get this in the second Esdras? I'm gonna get it in the GNT. Second Ezra 3. In Second Ezra 3 and verse 15, and it says in the Great News, the Good News translation, it says, "You made an everlasting covenant with them and promised him that you would never abandon his descendants." All right. That means there is no replacement theology. The Lord is always going to deal with the actual bloodline descendants of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. That genealogy, he'll never abandon them. All right. It says, "You gave him Isaac, and to Isaac you gave Jacob and Esau. You chose Jacob, and his descendants became a great nation." You know, that great multitude. But you rejected Esau. So that's what it was. All right. And guess what? This devil is speaking. He's rejected too, because he's also of Aishashua. He's Adawam. He's just a different family. He's the the top Edomite family. That's what they are. The elites even know this. The Rothschilds even know this. Red Shield. They're come on, man. They're the red people. But through conversion, all of a sudden you became us. All right. But you're just the head, like it tells you in Numbers, when Balaam was making that prophecy after he had the vision, he said that Amalek would be the first of the nations. So that's why you're the head nation. That's why you have the power that you have now. But we know that there's going to be war with you. The Lord said he would have war with you forever, from generation to generation. All right. So your moment is going to come where you're going to be ended. Okay. And that's why your other Edomite families don't like you, because you took the bigger piece of the pie and don't want to share with the rest. So that's why y'all have an upstanding beef with each other. So continuing on, verse 38, it says, "And Esau said unto his father, Hast thou but one blessing, my father? Bless me, even me also, O my father. And Esau lifted up his voice and wept. And Isaac his father answered and said unto him, Behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth, and the dew of heaven from above." You're going to have all the earth's resources. So you're going to have wealth. That's what they have right now. Starting with the elite, the super rich, on down. "And by thy sword shalt thou live." And they do live by that sword. Their military complex, they was able to colonize and conquer the whole world. All right. The first time through the Greek Empire, then by way of the Roman Empire, then Rome fell, in exile for a good period of time. All right. They went into the bottomless pit, was locked there for a little bit. Jake, through the Moors, ruled for a bit in Europe and Russia and, parts of the Eastern world. Then you came back out of them caves with that sword, and you deceived the whole world, and you came back into power. And that's where we're at right now. The beast with 7 heads and 10 horns. Okay, ruling over the world with that same sword, which is your military complex, your firepower, your technology. "And shall serve thy brother, and it shall come to pass, when thou shalt have the dominion, thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck." And that happened, because at one point in time they served David. They served Israel through the reign of David and Solomon, when he put garrisons and made them subject to tribute, and was going up in their land and killing him and Joab, going in there killing them, taking their women and their children, putting them in slavery. And then after David and Solomon was gone, they started to rebel. They started revolts against Judah. Then, the first time as a nation being vulnerable, to, attack from another nation. Well, it wasn't the first time, Salakia, but talking about like as an empire, all right, where, these another nation rose up into power and we had to serve them, was when the Babylonians came, all right, and we couldn't be sovereign because Babylon rose up, and when they came to colonize and take us down, guess who helped us to assist with that? You damn devils, man, you Edomites. So that's when that yoke came up off your neck. And y'all start to have your own little kings and rulers. And the hatred followed, and it never ceased. The hatred never stopped from that moment on. It says, and Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him. And Esau said in his heart, the days of mourning my father are at hand. Then will I slay my brother Jacob. And they really take this to mean that this is why Christians, the Christian European Edomite doesn't like the small hat Edomite. When this has nothing to do with them. Okay? No, you devils, you showed hatred, all right, to us, since our inception. All right, and it shows even to this very day. The hatred you show so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, that hatred. Because these Christians don't really hate you. They actually do serve you. But you shown hatred towards us. That's why you funded the slave ships. You were majority of the slave owners during chattel slavery, and you want the world to forget that. All right, so you carried us away in the captivity, and that's in the lamentation that you won't carry us captive anymore. Lamentation 4:21. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz. The cup also shall be passed unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken, and thou shalt make thyself naked, meaning exposed. The punishment of thy iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. He will no more carry thee away into captivity. He will, and when did Christians carry Edomites away into captivity? It's like Amalekites, the small hats. When did they go into captivity under Christians? That didn't happen because they don't fit the bill. They're not the real Yaquab. It says, he will visit thine iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sins. All right. So this dude right here, he's being who he is. All right. They have to control the narrative and teach lies, because it's in their blood. So all this praise that they get from the Christians is because is nothing but Esau serving Jacob. Well, man. And it says that they showed, when he told Jacob that your brother is going to basically serve you, your mother's son is going to serve you. All right, and you're gonna rule over them, and they're gonna bow down to you. All right, which means y'all gonna bow down to us. That's basically what's gonna happen. You're gonna bow down to the real, true descendants. Because right now you occupy their land. Ezekiel the 36th chapter. All of Idumea and the residue of the heathen that took the Lord's land for possession. And they over there just desecrating the land. So, to you Christians out there, what do y'all got to say about this? This is what they feel about y'all. Do you agree with this narrative? And while you at it, when you gonna scrutinize that Talmud vocab? I'm still waiting on that. While you going around stalking Israelite camps, preying on these newer upstart camps out there. This is what y'all need to do. You camps out there, if vocab rolls up on y'all, you need to ask him, how do you feel about these Zionists and their doctrine towards Christianity? And also, how do you feel about the Talmud? When are you going to scrutinize the Talmud and what it says in there? And go in there for yourself. Bring out the passages in there. Put it back in his face, because he got all these Christians. He got all these questions for you, but he don't want to answer no questions. Throw it back in his face. I bet you he ain't gonna have no time for that. He'll probably scurry up the street. All right, but like it says in Jeremiah, he can no longer hide himself. Jeremiah 49:10. But I have made Esau bare. I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled, and his brethren and his neighbors, and he is not. All right, and that's why that's how they feel, especially the top, the elite. They're not in trouble or plagued like other men. Everybody else are suffering and enslaved and in poverty, but they're just sitting super sky high at the top. But everybody noticed that you the main one that's at the top, so that can't be hidden. That which is at the top of the hill can't be hidden. So it's you. And everybody got this, 99% versus 1% talk. But it's because they can obviously see who's really in control and who's at the top here. And this is what them at the top are saying about you, the rest of you. But I love to see a nation divided. Esau, he's divided, So, yeah, man. So I'm going to end it right there. And Lord willing, y'all edified. I'm going to give all praise to y'all. Watching y'all shine. To the next one. Shalom.